remember the first time I walked someone to the gate in prison. I'd been locked up for 3 months and I had a 7-year prison sentence. I ended up serving 5 because I got good time and I got time off for a program. But at that point in time, that was the beginning of my prison sentence. And it felt so overwhelming for me to get to the point where I would walk out that gate. The girl's name was Anne. She had a really difficult life, grew up so poor, raised by her father, her and her sister, and she had 2 kids that were in foster care. She had a great big neck tattoo and she was in her 20s. And I just remember thinking how hard it would be to leave prison with so little support. The night before you leave prison, they have you go over to R&D. And if you're lucky, your family will send in an outfit that you can walk out of prison in. For me, I actually walked out of prison in my prison clothes because I was happy in my prison clothes by that point. But Anne went and got an outfit. Someone sent her an outfit in, and they give you these blue Ked tennis shoes. Nobody on the compound wears those blue shoes unless they're leaving prison. Everyone wears steel-toe boots or tennis shoes, and in the unit you wear slides. But Anne, she had those blue shoes, and I remember thinking I wanted to try the shoes on just to see how they fit. The only people that had those shoes were people that were leaving prison. 5 years later, my sweet friend Macy would walk me to the gate. And it's been 6 years now that I've been home from prison. I've written 2 books. Living Louder was the first book I wrote. It's about my prison experiences. And then I wrote Born to be Brave. And it talks about when I got home from prison, leaving the halfway house, and my childhood, and then so many of the people I've met since I've gotten home. And my life is beautiful. And when I think back to what it felt like to be in that little cell and walking sweet Anne to the gate, I'm blown away at where my life is today. I have some cool things going on. I'm starting a podcast, so that's pretty cool. I'll let you all know when that happens. If you're interested in my books and more of my stories, they're on Amazon and Audible, and I'm so grateful for the support that you guys have all offered to me.